Hey everyone, and this is week 24 and 25 because I missed out on last week's update. Why? I don't really know. There's no explanation. I just didn't get around to doing it basically. I am 26 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and that to me is super crazy. There's a lot of counting down to do. So 14 weeks till Roman is due. There's about 6 weeks till my baby shower. 7 or 8 weeks until my church baby shower. I'm having 2 just because otherwise it gets too big and I can't afford to have hundreds of people at my baby shower. So church is holding a separate one for me, which is fantastic. What else am I counting down to? Oh, the 3D ultrasound is only about 4 weeks away. I cannot wait to see Roman's face. Just it's very exciting for me and Martin. I just can't wait to see what it looks like. I mean, I know it's not going to be a perfect image or anything, but it's just going to be exciting to be able to see facial features rather than just the what you can see on the 2D ultrasound, which isn't much really. Just, you know, you can see the nose and that's about it, and the chin. So symptoms. I have a brand new symptom. Last week, woke up in the middle of the night with the most awful calf cramps. Like, it was insane. It hurt really bad. But I've just been so exhausted lately that once it had gone, I just fell straight back to sleep again. And I'd forgotten about it, but when I got up in the morning and tried to walk on my leg, I just about collapsed. So that reminded me that I'd had a nasty cramp in the middle of the night, and it kind of hurt for the rest of the day. So that's the only new thing, except for I'm starting to hit some severe exhaustion. I am just so tired. Even just if I go visit friends, by the end of the day I come home and all I want to do is sleep, which means our dinners have been getting less and less good and more quick and easy. Like last night we had I just cooked some wedges and just shoved some sour cream on them because I was so tired. I was like, ugh, I can't be bothered seasoning meat and cooking vegetables. Anyway, any other symptoms? No, I don't think so. So I'm just going to show you a few things. Our first bottle, Brendan and Stacey, who we have made Roman's godparents. We're not Catholic or anything and we don't do the whole christening, but we have chosen godparents for the sake of, you know, if to put in our will, if both me and Martin were to die, who's going to take care of Roman? So Stacey and Brendan are godparents, and they brought us this moo cow. Roman has a lot of moo cow stuff, his dad being a dairy farmer and all. Right, anything else new for Roman? No. Baby shower. So I'll give you a quick squiz at the baby shower invites, which I think are super cool. I love them. I'll just cover up where it is so I don't get any unexpected visitors. So this is my baby shower invites. Oh, back to front, stupid thing. I still haven't, no matter what, I just cannot find anything to turn this around. It's got nothing here to switch around. Anyway, get rid of that. Okay, so that's actually Roman. It's one of his last photos that we got at our 20-week ultrasound. It's a boy, come and celebrate, yada yada, having an afternoon tea. And on the back, it's got a full picture of him. And I also got these stickers made up to seal the envelope with, and we put part of a verse on there. I knew you before I formed you, before you were born I set you apart, Jeremiah 1:5. So they were quite cool. And that's also got a picture of Roman on there, so I just used those to seal the envelope properly. So I was very pleased for that. I got a pack of 60 and it cost me about $50 from vistaprint.co.nz, although I think Vistaprint is all over the world, so if you wanted to know that. Also for the baby shower, my friend Catherine had a whole lot of favour boxes left over from my wedding, so she has kindly donated them to me. This is them. I remember sitting there for a few hours making these boxes. It was a lot of fun. And I've decided, oh, they're a bit squished because they've been in here for a couple of days, but I've made these teeny tiny favours. Isn't that so cute? It's like so tiny. This is just a normal cupcake mix, and I just put it into these tiny moulds that I found at Uncle Bill's, for anyone who lives in New Zealand. Uncle Bill's, perfect place. And so I've just kind of put them in there like that. And I brought some of this to tie around it, and For those of you who live in America, I went onto eBay.com. I got these tiny pacifiers, or dummies as we call them in New Zealand, to put on the favour boxes, tie them on somehow. So I got about 90 of these for New Zealand $16. That was including the postage to get here, so I thought that was pretty good, because I mean you can't get stuff like this in New Zealand at all. I mean the favour type things in New Zealand are pretty crappy, to be honest. This was her website is partyfavorsplus.com. This is the pamphlet she sent with it, so she's got a whole bunch of stuff. So that's the update for the baby shower. As for the church baby shower, I think it's just pretty simple, like bring a plate of food and just play some games and things like that. A midwife appointment last Thursday and everything went absolutely fine. I've been having a lot of back cramping going on. She wasn't too concerned about it. She suggested like a chiropractor or something. What else? I had a trainee midwife as well, and she listened to Roman's heartbeat, and she gave me this funny look like, what is that sound? And my midwife was just laughing because she's like, oh, Roman's got the hiccups. So he had the hiccups while the Doppler was on, and it was very cute. But other than that, there was, you know, the urine sample was fine, everything was fine. Blood pressure is still a little bit high, and I'm just trying so hard to get that down. I mean, it's not going up terribly fast. It is just sitting there, and it's just going like this. So I'm really hoping it doesn't get any higher. So I've got to do lots more exercise, eat lots more vegetables, you know, get really healthy. I mean, I've put on 7 kilos so far. 7 kilos. I mean, I can just see it in my face. My face is just so puffy. You know, I don't think I'll ever be 66 kilos ever again, but I'll try my best. What else is going on? Nothing, I don't think. So I'm just going to show you my belly. I'm getting very heavy. I think I'm almost going to need to buy a support band because Roman is very low, and I'm surprised that I'm just not stretching everywhere because I can just feel I'm sitting very low, and I can tell because I'm going to the toilet all the time. I've also upped my fluid intake as well, just to keep amniotic fluid nice and clean. Oh, and the other thing is my boobs. Okay, they are ginormous, guys, so I'm not embarrassed by them, I just hate them. I've always had big boobs, but now they are enormous. Like, me and Pamela Anderson could, like, share bra sizes, and I mean, that's how huge I am. And they're getting very heavy, and they don't even have milk yet, which freaks me out. Growing out of my bras, like, every week, which is insane. And I just can't afford to keep buying new bras all the time, so I'm just having to deal with what I have at the moment. Because maternity bras are not cheap. Anyway, so I'll show you the belly. So this is 26 weeks tomorrow. And see my enormous boobs. Oh. I wish I had like a really little chest. I mean, once I have this baby and I stop breastfeeding, they're gonna go, what's that movie? Knocked Up. They're gonna go down and then they're gonna stay down. I've also brought this because I'm having a problem with my tops showing too much skin under here, and it's nearly winter here in New Zealand, a couple of weeks away from winter, and it's just too cold to be having skin showing, so I brought this belly band for about $5. So I'm definitely getting a bit rounder, especially my boobs, which I hate. Not that Martin's complaining, but I certainly am. Okay. I've even got a bit of a curve going on. I didn't a couple of weeks ago. I'd lost my waistline. So he's certainly getting bigger. It doesn't look like he's low, but he definitely is. He's sitting very, very low, and it's very hard across here. Still a bit spongy up here, but very hard down here. And my belly button still hasn't popped out. It's still there, although it's getting tighter, but it's still there. So I've still got a belly button. So that's baby Roman at 26 weeks. And this belly thing is fantastic. It keeps me extra warm too. So one last look. I'm so ready for him to come. I mean, I don't want him to come now because, you know, I don't want him to have to go into the, you know, what's it called, NICU. But I'm so bored out here that I just, you know, I've got to get onto this nursery stuff and just keep myself occupied. There has been a storm here for 4 days. As you can see, that is the most sunshine that we've had in 4 days. That's barely sunshine there, but that's good enough because it has been torrential downpours. It has been like more than 100k winds. It has been insane because we live at the bottom of the ranges and the wind just absolutely kills you. Like, I swear that our roof was going to be torn off at some points. So I can finally take my dogs for a walk to the river. Not sure if I'll be letting the dogs get in there. It's probably pretty swift and I don't want my dogs to drown and I don't want to have to jump in there and save them. So anyway guys, that's all for this for the past 2 weeks. And I will catch you in another week's time. Okay, see you guys.